If we truly want to look into the finest dissemination of what this transit of Jupiter is going to do when it goes into transit into Taurus, then it's important for that we deeper dive and understand what it is bringing out for us.
Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello, namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan. Once more with you from your very own channel, Astro Assurance. Have you heard this story of this priest who was in this village and there was a flood in the village and they were asked to evacuate, and number of people were evacuating, but the church priest refused to leave. He said, Jesus will come and save me. So when the people warned him, he didn't leave. And after some time, the water rose a little bit more. Then the NGOs who were left behind, they were the ones to leave. They went and warned the priest. He didn't listen. And then they left and the water rose some more. And water rose so much that the priest was now on the roof of the church. And then the army men came in the dinghies and the boats and asked the priest, come with us. We've come to save you. He didn't listen. They couldn't force a priest, a holy man, like they could force the common people. So they left. After that, sometime water was so much that the priest was up to his head in water. And then the last was one helicopter came. People warned that there is only one person left in the village. This is the priest. So the helicopter came, the army helicopter. They asked him, come with us, Father, please save yourself. He said, no, Jesus will come. There will be a sign. He will be saving me. You guys leave. So army chopper couldn't wait for too long. They left. And after some time, what happened? The water rose further. It went over the priest's head. The priest drowned and died. Now when the priest went to heavens, he saw Jesus and he went up to Jesus and he said, Father, my Lord, I was waiting for you. And people came and said, Father, come with us. I didn't leave and I was waiting for you, for a sign, for your help. And you never came. So Jesus told him, who do you think sent you? The people, then the NGO people, then the army people, and then the chopper. You think I would come down myself to tell you what you need to do? Similarly, we sometimes wait for some things to happen before we do larger goals in life, before we go on to be able to do something large, something big, something by which we can leave a legacy behind. This transit of Jupiter into Taurus brings about that particular aspect in life. One, why is this a very important transit? Because for one thing, Jupiter is going to aspect Scorpio sign, and there is aspect of Saturn also on the Scorpio sign and Rahu also on the Scorpio sign. So this is going to be a change or a transformation bringing occurrence for many of us. So if you're going to wait for the change or the transformation to come to us from Lord, it's not going to happen. The time and opportunity is given to us from time to time. There may be somebody who is telling you, you have a larger goal, you are able to do something more, you have the potential, do that large goal, do something for the society, do something for the humanity, leave a big legacy, leave something which the humanity can remember you for. Now, in my own small way, through astrology, these videos are going to remain forever on YouTube. I'm giving back to society, reaching out to millions and millions of people, and I've got many other projects for students that I do, projects for women that I do, projects for my own community that I do, which are also reaching out and have the potential to reach millions, maybe billions by the time this world finishes. So even long after I'm gone, I'll be keep giving back to society, keep giving back to different, strata of society and to my own community as well. Now, up to you to either continue to lead material lives, and I've seen many people. If the zodiac doesn't want you to follow that path, even if Jesus comes down or anybody comes down or sends you somebody else as a reference from them that this is the larger goal, do this goal, you will not do it. You'll chase materialism, you will chase those materialistic relations, you'll chase materialistic jobs, you'll chase materialistic businesses. But this transit is important. Jupiter's transit into Taurus is important. Now, I've done a very lengthy video earlier on for each zodiac rising sign, what will be the effects. Today, we are going to deeper dive and see why this is going to be such an important transit, which could be an epoch-making or a huge transformation or a change-making placement or transit for many of us. And some of us especially, obviously for Taurus people, this is going to be a very important transit. For Scorpio people, for various reasons, it's going to be very, very important. Especially for Scorpio people, it's going to be tremendously important. Or Scorpio job-related, profession-related people as well as for Capricorn people, this can be very important. So let's not waste time. Let's jump in and see for each of the zodiac signs, what could be this transit which is bringing about a deeper meaning, a deeper effect. What is it leaving? What signs for us? What potentials for us? So as you see for Aries ascendant native people, Jupiter is transiting into Taurus 1st of May. And in my last video also had pointed out that Jupiter is under the mutual aspect of Ketu, but it will be transiting, or it will be aspecting, not transiting, it will be aspecting in its transit the Scorpio sign. And the Scorpio sign is also where you will also have Saturn's aspect and Rahu's 9th aspect as well. But I'm going to focus more on Jupiter moving into Taurus, more so because this is the only transit this year and only important transit this year among the larger or the slower moving entities, which is Rahu, Ketu, Saturn and Jupiter. So while in Aries, important thing is Jupiter will be aspecting Scorpio sign along with Rahu and Saturn's aspect. Why this is an important thing, where we are deeper diving into this, is because for the first 2.5 months, Jupiter will remain in the Nakshatra of Kritika, ruled by Sun, the last 2 padas of Kritika, till mid-July. So those people who have Sun getting activated because of Jupiter transiting through Kritika will also have that specific house getting activated. So your Leo sign will get activated for Aries ascendant natives for at least the first 2.5 months. What does this mean? This means that children, education, change in job, change in career, reaching out to for larger performance, public performances, actors, for all these people, this is going to be a very important period. Then onwards from mid-July for next 5 months until the end of December, Jupiter is going to transit into the Nakshatra of Rohini. Okay. So it will remain in Rohini for 5 months, the largest duration that Jupiter is going to remain. So while in Rohini, which will remain till end of December, Jupiter will then be activating the Cancer sign, because Rohini is ruled by Moon and Moon's rulership is of the Cancer sign. So the 4th house, domestic life, home, movement of home, traveling to foreign lands, changing of home situation, high education, all is getting activated. But the most important, as I said at the start of my video, Scorpio sign is going to be very, very important. Why? Because in the period post December till the next transit of Jupiter will remain in the Nakshatra of Mrigashira. The last transit through Taurus will be in the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. And Mars also rules the Scorpio sign, and that's why the period from December until May next year will be very, very important for bringing about a change, for transformation, for healing, for bringing about a new positive aspect towards upheavals and wealth. So keep this in mind that Sun is getting activated. So your 5th house is getting activated beyond what I've already told you in my last video. Zodiac sign wise results. Cancer sign is getting activated. Scorpio sign is getting activated. So look at this and use this as a good opportunity for you. Plus, because Jupiter's aspect is mutual aspect is on Ketu as well as on Capricorn, career will be at the forefront in all these important transits that Jupiter does one by one. Now for Taurus ascendant natives, Jupiter will be transiting through the Lagna itself. However, Jupiter will remain in the Kritika Nakshatra for the first 2.5 months and the last 2 padas of the Taurus sign. And Kritika is ruled by Sun. So from 1st of May for 2.5 months until mid-July, Sun will remain in Kritika. So which means Jupiter will remain in Kritika, ruled by Sun, which means Sun's rule sign of Leo, the fourth house is strongly getting activated. And so those people who want to get married or get into a relationship, fourth house is getting activated because Jupiter's aspect is also in the seventh house of marriage, as well as on the ninth house of religious ceremonies. Marriage can also be done through a religious ceremony, especially in the subcontinent. Marriage is through a religious ceremony predominant even now. Almost 90 to 95% of marriages even now, even love marriages, happen through a religious ceremony. So obviously, first 2.5 months, Leo sign is getting activated. So the fourth house of domestic life, relationship, assets is getting activated. And then the next 5 months after that, from mid-July till end of December, Jupiter will be transiting through the sign of, to the Nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon. Moon rules the third house through the Cancer sign. So the third house of communication, social media, marketing, influencing other people, self-enterprise, all of this is getting activated. And this is also important because when the Cancer sign gets activated, Rahu's fifth aspect is also going to be on Cancer sign. So keep this in mind. Then the last 5 months, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. And this is the most important period because Jupiter is not only aspecting the Scorpio sign in the seventh house, but Saturn is also aspecting that, as well as Rahu. So when Jupiter transits through the Mrigashira Nakshatra from end of December till mid-May next year, that will be the most important sign or most important transit. So relationships are strongly getting accentuated, changes, transformations, getting into new teams, getting into new partnerships, working with new projects. All of this is getting activated. So bear yourself up, prepare yourself for these transits deep down. And a larger, maybe societal level of transformation change may also be coming to you. And that's what I said at the start of my video, especially with Rahu also aspecting your Scorpio sign in the seventh house, Rahu being in the 11th house of Mars's adulation. At a mass level, you can bring about a change for people when Jupiter will be transiting through Lagna of Taurus people. Then for Gemini ascendant native, Jupiter will be transiting through your 12th house. But what is important is for the first 2.5 months, from beginning of May until mid-July, Jupiter will be transiting through the last two padas of Kritika, ruled by Sun. So Sun rules sign of Leo. The third house will be strongly activated. The third house is marketing, influencing, short distance travel, your neighbors. So because it is a Sun rule, so people may also try and do some projects for the government or related to leadership. You may want to do something because you're not happy working for others anymore. So some of you may want to go it alone or go it on your own, try to do your own business, or even move to foreign lands, because Jupiter is transiting, going to be into the 12th house, and the 12th sign, the 10th sign Lord Jupiter is transiting into the 12th house. And Sun is important because Sun rules the third house. So when Sun gets activated, when Jupiter transits through Kritika Nakshatra, self-employment, social media, working hard to be able to get ahead, leadership roles, all of this is getting activated. Post that, the next 5 months, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Rohini for 5 months from mid-July until end of December. And because Rohini is ruled by Moon rule Nakshatra, and Moon sign rulership is of the Cancer sign, the second house. So the second house of income is getting activated for Gemini people from May onwards. So those people who are getting into a new job or trying to get into a new job from May onwards, livelihood is accentuated. Livelihood will also maybe increase. You may also get an opportunity of that. And also nutrition, high nutrition, new opportunity surely is getting activated for Gemini people from end of July to December. Post-December, until the next transit of Jupiter into Gemini till mid-May 2025, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. And Mars also rules the sign, which is Scorpio sign, where Jupiter's 7th aspect is direct, or the strongest aspect is going to be there. Rahu's 9th aspect is going to be there. Saturn's 10th aspect is also going to be there. So this means that the Scorpio sign, especially when Jupiter transit through Mrigashira Nakshatra, is going to be activated. So very, very important placement for doing charity work, donation work, or do something large, something transformational, especially in charitable work or abroad or hospitals or something related to that. So keep this in mind, people. Gemini ascendant natives, these are the potential results at a deeper level which are coming to you. Now for Cancer zodiac sign people, Jupiter will be transiting into the Taurus sign, but the last two padas of Kritika, or the last pada of Kritika, rather than the last pada of Kritika, and Jupiter will remain in Kritika for roughly over a month or so, or close to 2 months, or till maybe the beginning of July. So this is an important period for you, because what is going to happen? Jupiter transiting through the Nakshatra Kritika, which means the Sun rule Nakshatra. Which sign does Sun rule for Cancer ascendant natives? The second house. So the second house will be strongly activated for Cancer ascendant natives. So new opportunities of livelihood, nutrition, doing your own work, connected to family, following in the footsteps of family or father, getting connected to father's business can also be activated, because Rahu is in the other sign ruled by Jupiter, which is the Pisces sign. Then for the next 5.5 months, from mid-July until December, Jupiter will be in the Nakshatra of Rohini ruled by Moon. Moon rule sign is the Lagna itself. So very, very important when Jupiter will be transiting through your Rohini sign for 5 months after transiting away from the Kritika Nakshatra. Those 5 months till end of December will be very good opportunity for bringing all-round growth, doing something large for society, because Jupiter is in the 11th house of masses and activating the Lagna. So doing something for the society, for the masses, taking care of your health, making larger goals, all-round development, all-round elevation is also possible. This is especially true when Jupiter moves away then in the last transit within the Taurus sign into the Nakshatra of Mrigashira ruled by Mars. And Jupiter's direct aspect, 7th aspect, is on the Scorpio sign along with Saturn's aspect as well as Rahu's aspect, which means Jupiter will give the biggest opportunity for Cancer ascendant natives for a transformation, especially related to career. Why career? Because the Scorpio sign is also the sign which is in the 5th house and 8th to the 10th house. So this surely a strong opportunity being given to Cancer natives at a deeper level. So Cancer zodiac sign people, please do understand the transit of Jupiter in each of the nakshatras respectively and use that time period to be able to use better results coming from the transit through Kritika, then Rohini and then Mrigashira respectively. Now for Leo rising sign people, zodiac sign people, you will see that Jupiter's first transit through Taurus is going to be in the Nakshatra of Kritika, ruled by Sun. And because it is going to be the Nakshatra ruled by Sun, Kritika Nakshatra, so the first 2.5 months that Sun transits through Kritika, Sun sign or Sun will be activated and Sun rules the Lagna for the Leo sign people. So the Lagna is getting activated. But Jupiter is placed in the 10th house while activating the Lagna. So something will happen for some opportunity, some role, some new project will come at career, because of which a rise in stature, rise in your designations, rise in your standing in society will also come by for you. So utilize the first 2.5 months from mid-July from May till mid-July to be able to force or bring about a change in your thoughts, in what goals you want, what health you want, how you're going to take care of your health, what career changes you are going to look at, what new opportunities you are going to bring in your life. Then the next transit Jupiter will be doing is through the Rohini Nakshatra for the next 5 months from mid-July and till end of December. Which means it will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Rohini ruled by Moon, and the Moon rules the Cancer sign and the 12th house for Leo ascendant natives. So the 12th house is getting activated when Jupiter transits through Rohini. So 12th house of waste, excess, high expenses is getting activated. However, foreign opportunities are getting activated. Working for armed forces, working for medical clinics, hospitals, all that is getting activated. And then the next 5 months from end of December till mid-May next year, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. And Jupiter's 7th aspect is on Scorpio sign, apart from Rahu's 9th aspect as well as Saturn's 10th aspect as well. So for the Leo sign people, this is going to be an opportunity in the last 5 months of Jupiter's transit through Mrigashira Nakshatra, bringing about a transformation change in career, in status. And because Mars also rules the ninth house, this could also be a placement or a period of high gains for you, even traveling, even going for higher studies also. So for Leo ascendant natives, at a deeper level, keep in mind Jupiter's transit through the Kritika, then the Rohini and the Mrigashira nakshatras, and what opportunities it is bringing for you. Now for Virgo ascendant native, Jupiter will be transiting away from your 8th house and into the 9th house. So this is an important transit for Jupiter. However, keep in mind that Ketu will be transiting through your Lagna. So this is an important transit for Jupiter because Jupiter is in the mutual aspect of Ketu. However, at a deeper level, Jupiter's first transit through Taurus sign is going to be through the Nakshatra Kritika, the last padas of Kritika. Kritika is ruled by Sun. So for Virgo ascendant natives, Kritika being activated, ruled by Sun. So from 1st of May till mid-July, the 12th house, because Sun also rules the 12th house of Virgo ascendant natives, that is getting activated. So foreign lands is getting activated. People in foreign lands away from the country is getting activated. Work is getting activated. Solitude is getting activated. Being alone is getting activated. Waste and excess is going to getting activated. More expenses are getting activated and less earnings are getting activated. So there may be a tussle at work. There may be some challenges connected to work. You may feel isolated. You may feel a little down, anxious. So take care of that period. That period may be an important period for you. But an opportunity also, if you're away from your place of birth, if you're in foreign lands, it's a good opportunity to relook at what you're doing, where you're going, to relook at your goals and try to look at something larger that you do rather than for yourself. Then the next 5 months from mid-July till end of December, Jupiter is going to transit through the nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon. And Moon's sign is Cancer, the 11th house. So 11th house of wishes and desires are getting activated. Doing something larger for society, doing larger for masses is getting activated. Working for larger brands, working for much larger multinational corporation is also getting activated when Jupiter will be transiting through the nakshatra of Rohini from mid-July until end of December. And then the last transit of Jupiter through Taurus is going to be in the nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. So end of December till mid-May next year, 2025, Jupiter will be transiting through the Mrigashira nakshatra ruled by Mars. However, Mars also rules the Scorpio sign, which is in the direct aspect of Jupiter, along with the ninth aspect of Rahu and the 10th aspect of Saturn. So transformation in your communication, transformation on the social media, transformation of doing something on your own rather than working for others. Doing something of your own where your wishes and desires are coming true, something where you're being given an opportunity to rise in stature, do something for the multitude of people through your own effort, through communication, through social media, through some platform, maybe YouTube or whatever, is also getting activated. So keep this in mind and use that opportunity for Virgo ascendant natives when Jupiter goes through Kritika, then Rohini, and then the Mrigashira nakshatra respectively. Then for Libra ascendant natives, Jupiter will be transiting through your 8th house. However, for the first 2.5 months, roughly the last pada of Kritika that Jupiter will be transiting through, while moving into Taurus, Jupiter will be activating the Kritika nakshatra and the Lord of Kritika nakshatra, that is Sun. So Sun's sign, which is the Leo sign in the 11th house, will be strongly activated. So doing something for the masses, working in a large organization, doing something where your wishes and desires come true is all getting activated. But that will come with effort because Jupiter is transiting through the 8th house. So it won't be easy. You'll have to put in a lot of effort to get your wishes and desires come true, to be able to reach out to people in a network circle and then through them get your wishes and desires true. You may also meet somebody new, a new friend, a new person may also come up, a new partnership may also come up. And then from mid-July until December, Jupiter will be transiting through the nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon. Moon also rules the Cancer sign, which is the 10th house. So your career is getting activated in that period from mid-July until December. And so you may, for those people who are connected to professions related to Moon, there you may get an increment, you may get an opportunity, especially those people who are working in caring, servicing, creative fields, this is very good for you. So use that period to relook at your career, relook at opportunities in your career respectively. And then the last 5 months, Jupiter will be transiting through will be the Nakshatra of Mrigashira. From end of December till mid-May next year, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira ruled by Mars. So the Scorpio sign in the second house will be strongly activated because 7th aspect of Jupiter is directly on Scorpio sign, as well as 9th aspect of Rahu and the 10th aspect of Saturn. So the second house of income, higher remuneration, livelihood is all getting activated. So a transformation in your ability to be able to get higher wages, higher earning, nutrition, languages, taking care of dependents, all is getting activated during that period. So at a deeper level, for Libra ascendant natives, do keep in mind when Jupiter transits through each of the nakshatra of Kritika, Rohini and Mrigashira to use that time appropriately for better opportunities, for better results. For Scorpio ascendant natives, Jupiter will be transiting through your 7th house. However, for the first 2.5 months, roughly till mid-July, from May till mid-July, Jupiter will be transiting through the last padas of Kritika, ruled by Sun. Sun also rules your 10th house. So career is strongly getting activated the moment Jupiter moves into Taurus. So the 10th house is getting activated. And because Sun rules Kritika and Sun also rules the 10th house of Leo, so higher responsibilities may come to you. Higher growth may also come to you if you're ready to take higher responsibilities. If not, go and walk up to your supervisor, talk to them and ask for larger goals, ask for higher leadership roles, responsible roles also. This is also a period of change. Why change? Because Jupiter, after transiting through Kritika, will then be transiting through the nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon from mid-July until of December. And Moon rules the Cancer sign, the 9th house. The 9th house is the house of gains. So this is an important placement for you because the Rahu's 5th aspect is also going to be on the Cancer sign in the 9th house from the 5th house. 5th house is the 8th to the 10th house. So gains coming in through a change is also coming strongly to you from mid-July until December. And the last transit of Jupiter is going through the nakshatra of Mrigashira from end of December till mid-May next year. So Jupiter will be then, it's very important that Jupiter's transit in Mrigashira will be activating the sign of the planet Mars also, and the sign of Scorpio also, which is the Lagna. So this is an important period because Jupiter will not only be aspecting Scorpio sign with the 7th aspect ruled by Mars while transiting through Mrigashira, but Scorpio sign is also under the 10th aspect of Saturn and 9th aspect of Rahu. So a very, very strong opportunity for a huge transformation. Huge change in your life is also coming about from end of December till mid-May next year. So keep that in mind. So for Scorpio ascendant natives, please use the opportunity of Jupiter's first transit through Kritika Nakshatra, then Rohini, and then the Mrigashira Nakshatra appropriately and to your best advantage. And this is also because for Scorpio sign people, Jupiter aspect being on the Lagna itself, while Saturn's and Rahu's aspect also being there, this can be a huge change in how you look at society, what you can do for society, what you can do for masses, especially because Ketu is in the 11th house and bringing about a status quo change. So whatever your status quo you have maintained so far, Jupiter and Ketu are giving an opportunity of change because they are in mutual aspect. While Jupiter will be transiting through Mrigashira Nakshatra ruled by Mars, and Mars rules sign Scorpio, it's an ascendant sign with aspect of Rahu and Saturn also on it. So this could be the best transit of for Scorpio ascendant people when Jupiter transits through Taurus, because through the year Jupiter's aspect, 7th aspect, strongest aspect is going to be on the Lagna, and with every transit through Kritika, Rohini and Mrigashira, it's going to bring new opportunities. So Scorpio people, you are the luckiest people through this transit. So use the transit of Jupiter through Rohini, Kritika and Mrigashira respectively to your advantage. Now for Sagittarius ascendant people, Jupiter rules the Lagna, but Jupiter is going to transit through your 6th house. But for the first 2.5 months, Jupiter is going to transit through the nakshatra of Kritika, ruled by Sun. So from 1st of May till mid-July, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Kritika ruled by Sun, and Sun ruled sign is Leo sign, the 9th house. So the 9th house of gains is getting activated. Long distance travel is getting activated for those 2.5 months. Also going for higher learning, high experiences is also getting activated. Going for spiritual journeys is getting activated. So when Jupiter is transiting through the Nakshatra of Kritika ruled by Sun, 9th house is getting activated. So use that time to look at how you can use your experiences, your learning to your advantage. Then for the next 5 months post that, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Rohini ruled by Moon. And Moon's rule sign is Cancer sign, the 8th house. So from mid-July till end of December, Jupiter's transit through the Nakshatra of Rohini activating your 8th house. So a change in how you look at analytics, you change in how you look at problems, a change in how you look at looking at new opportunities coming in, especially jobs related to the 8th house, so accounts, insurance, government jobs, projects, IT, all of it is getting activated from mid-July until December. Then the last transit of Jupiter is going to be through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars, from end of December till mid-May next year. This is the most important transit of Jupiter through Taurus, especially through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, because Mrigashira is ruled by Mars. Mars also ruled the Scorpio sign on which Jupiter's direct 7th aspect is there, Saturn's 10th aspect is also following there, and Rahu's 9th aspect is also falling, but in the 12th house of both donations, charities, working alone, being in solitude, working in foreign lands, working in foreign projects. So all of this is getting activated. Because Jupiter also rules the 4th house of home, being placed in the 6th house, aspecting the 12th house. So during that period, a best opportunity of working for MNCs, applying for foreign lands, even going to foreign lands or traveling to foreign lands or working for foreign consultants, all is coming about. So for Sagittarius ascendant natives, please use each of the Jupiter's transit through Kritika, Rohini and Mrigashira to your advantage respectively. Now for Capricorn rising sign people, Jupiter will be transiting through your 5th house to the Taurus sign. However, at a deeper level, Jupiter will be first transiting through your Nakshatra of Kritika, the last padas of Kritika, ruled by Sun. So from 1st of May till mid-July, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Kritika. So Sun will be getting activated because it is the Nakshatra of Sun, Kritika, and so your 8th house will be getting activated because the 8th house has the Leo sign. So the Leo sign, and so the 8th house will be getting activated strongly. And because Leo sign is also ruled by Sun, so leadership, accountability, responsibility in challenges, in upheavals, in issues, in change and transformation is coming out, especially because Saturn's 7th aspect is also falling on the Leo sign. So use this period from mid-May till July to be able to use that to your advantage to look for changes or relook at the careers related to the 8th house also, whether if you're in projects, especially government projects, IT industry, agriculture, petroleum, manufacturing, all of these are getting activated for Capricorn people. Then the next 5 months from mid-July till end of December, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon. Moon rule sign is also Cancer sign. So the Cancer sign will be activated from mid-July, end of December. So for that period, 7th house, new relations, new partnerships, new teamwork, that is all that is getting activated strongly. So use that period because for some of you, there may be some changes in the relationship, re-looking at changes in the relationship, settling down time for some people, traveling with your partner to new places may also get activated. So a lot of time may be dedicated to spouse or spouse related or domestic matters may also get activated. So use that period to your advantage. And the last transit of Jupiter will be from end of December till mid-May next year when it transits into Gemini through the Nakshatra of Mrigashira. So that period from end of December till mid-May, when Jupiter will be transiting through the nakshatra of Mrigashira ruled by Mars. So Mars rule sign of Scorpio is most important because Jupiter's direct 7th aspect is on Scorpio sign. Saturn's 10th aspect is on Scorpio sign. Rahu's 9th aspect is also on the Scorpio sign. So a big transformation opportunity is given to you for masses, for society at large, to be able to do some changes for masses and do or leave a strong legacy behind and do some change to your career or relook at career changes also, because the 5th house is the 8th to the 10th house and Jupiter is aspecting the Scorpio sign and while transiting through the nakshatra Mrigashira ruled by Mars. So use that period to relook at moving up the career chain, moving into large organizations where they are doing something for the masses also. So it's a very good period for you. So for Capricorn rising sign people, use each of the transits of Jupiter through the nakshatra of Kritika, then the Rohini, and through the nakshatra of Mrigashira at a deeper level to your advantage. Now for Aquarius rising sign people, Saturn will be transiting through your Aquarius sign when Jupiter moves into Taurus. So this is an important period, especially because for the first 2.5 months, Jupiter in Taurus sign will be transiting through the nakshatra of Kritika, the last padas of Kritika. So Sun ruling the nakshatra of Kritika, so Sun will be activated, and Sun rules sign of Leo. Your 7th house is getting activated. So the first 2.5 months from May, starting of May till mid-July, relation, partnership, working in teamwork, working on being focused on your relationship, finding something new, finding a new person is also getting activated, or committing into a relationship or setting up a house with your partner is also getting activated, of finalizing your plans to get married is also getting activated. So the domestic issues, partnership, marriage, all are getting activated because Saturn is also aspecting your 7th house. And then the period from mid-July until December, Jupiter will be transiting to the nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon. So the 8th house will get activated because Moon also rules the Cancer sign. So from mid-July until December, service, competition, overcoming competition, vying for better roles over competition is also getting activated. And take care of your health during that period because some niggling challenges may also come by for you. So definitely during that period, a chance of relooking at career, relooking at service, relooking at which industries you're working at, and taking care of your health is getting activated. And then the last transit of Jupiter is going to be from end of December till mid-May next year, when it will be transiting through the nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. Mars also rules the Scorpio sign. So this is the most important transit for Jupiter in the sign of Taurus, because it will be transiting through Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. Mars is also the rules South Scorpio sign, where Jupiter's direct 7th aspect is going to fall. Saturn's 10th aspect will also be on Scorpio sign, and Rahu's 9th aspect. So this is going to be a most productive period for you to relook at your career, relook at designation, vie for higher roles, vie for better projects, for more responsibilities. Also put up your hand even for a promotion, or relooking at your career, relooking at whether you want to move into a new role or even a new organization, maybe related to MNCs, foreign companies also, or larger companies also, with Jupiter's 9th aspect also being on 12th house. So use the period at a deeper level for Aquarius sign people when Jupiter transits through Kritika, Rohini and Mrigashira to your advantage. Then for Pisces rising sign people, this is going to be an important transit of Jupiter as it will be transiting through your 3rd house of self-effort, self-enterprise, influencing, marketing, short distance travels also. Why this important? Why is this transit important? Because not only is it going through your 3rd house of effort, self-enterprise, marketing and influencing others, but the first 2.5 months it will be transiting through the nakshatra of Kritika, the last padas of Kritika, ruled by Sun. Sun ruled sign is also Leo in the 6th house. So the 6th house of service, working for larger roles, working for larger companies is getting activated in a leadership role, in a more responsible role. However, there may also be some degree of maybe getting into some confrontation with your colleagues also over responsibility, about accountability. So keep this in mind and try and avoid that confrontation, try and resolve that amicably, at least from mid-May till from 1st of May till mid-July. After that, Jupiter within Taurus will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon, for 5 months, roughly from mid of July until December. So for those 5 months, Jupiter will be transiting through the Nakshatra of Rohini, ruled by Moon. Moon rule sign is also Cancer sign. Cancer sign is the 5th house of gains, higher education, presentation, performances, power, influence, authority, your interest, love interest, children. All these houses, all these areas are getting activated for you in those 5 months from mid-July until December. So 5th house will be activated for children, for romance. All these results may come, but also change in career may come, because the 5th house of the 8th to the 10th house, and the 10th house is also ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is also a Lagna Lord. So surely an opportunity of change is coming by in that period from mid-July until December. However, most important will be Jupiter's last transit within Taurus sign into the Nakshatra of Mrigashira, ruled by Mars. This is going to be most important phase for you, because Mars not only rules the Mrigashira Nakshatra, in which Jupiter is going to transit last in Taurus, but also the Scorpio sign, the 9th house, where Jupiter's direct 7th aspect is falling, as well as Saturn's 10th aspect, as well as Rahu's 9th aspect. So huge gains, huge opportunity for long distance travel, for higher learning, for higher education, for learning through and gaining from experiences in foreign lands is also getting activated, especially because Saturn is sitting in the 12th house, aspecting your 9th house. Rahu is sitting in the Lagna, aspecting your 9th house of Scorpio sign. Jupiter, ruler of the natural 12th house of Pisces in the Kalpurush Kundli, and the Lagna Lord for Pisces rising sign people is also aspecting the Scorpio sign in the 9th house of long distance travel. So this could be the most fruitful period for Pisces ascendant natives in the last 5 months from December until mid-May. So use all these opportunities for Pisces sign people when Jupiter transits to the nakshatra of Kritika, Rohini and Mrigashira respectively, to your advantage at a deeper level. So friends, now that we have seen how Jupiter's transit through Taurus, through different nakshatras of Kritika first, then Rohini, then Mrigashira will bring different opportunities for you, activating Sun and Leo sign, then activating Moon and Cancer sign, and then activating Mars and Scorpio sign for you. Please deep dive into each of your horoscopes, relook at how Jupiter's placed in your horoscope, then where Sun is placed, where Moon is placed, where Mars is placed, what doshas, what yogas, what aspects, what conjunction they are in. Use those opportunities with those energies appropriately for your advantage. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me, the link given below. Till some other time, some other video, this is the friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.